Can you move back a little bit? Sorry, just a little bit. Sorry. Dang, can you move that ball? Yeah. The one you tried to hit me with? I'm sorry. All right.
Okay. Hit record.
Oh, I'm already recording.
I'm recording too. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3, mark.
Alright, so basically it all started off when I don't know. Alright, so I just found Satanism, theistic Satanism. I researched a lot about it and I got really into it, and basically just always talking about how you can become a god through meditation and things like that, and we were naturally supposed to be gods because we only have 10% of our brain power and stuff, and got really interested in that, and it just made it all seem so real, talking about like this is the right path and don't be brainwashed by Christianity and stuff, and said like the only way to get started was basically to like give your soul to the devil. So I ended up doing the initiation ritual to give my soul to the devil, and signed my name in blood and everything, burned the prayer and buried it. And I did that, and I thought everything was like amazing, but I realized that, like, I didn't realize it at the time, but now I can tell that my thoughts just immediately became all darker. It's just evil things that before I would have thought were wrong just seemed so okay to me. But at the time I was just so okay with it. And so just meditating every night, like trying to astral project and all that, trying to communicate with demons and asking Satan of things, like anything I asked him, I basically receive it. Like even from like getting an A on a test or anything. So I thought it was like a great path, and I continued with it, and we're messing with these crystals, these like pagan crystals that they use in the occult that have like energy in them, and we're raising a lot of energy, like just feel the energy pouring out of my body and stuff. And then I'm sitting there with my other friend who we both did the ritual together to get into Satanism, and I'm sitting there with them, and all of a sudden I'm like, I feel sick, and I had to throw up, and then all of a sudden like I felt my body just completely lock up and I couldn't even move. And my friend was just telling me like, yo, there's something in here. There's something in here trying to attack us. And we both just felt the immediate thing of like fear, just fear. And my body was locked up, and all of a sudden I just couldn't stop laughing. And I was just laughing and laughing. I turned and I smiled at him. And I didn't even really mean to do it. It was just the demon in me. And so he puts we were using these crystals and we thought they were good. So he puts his hand on me and he starts sucking out all the bad energy. And I could like basically feel that demon leave my body and go into his. So I told him like, put that into the crystal now. And then he said like, I am. And but I could tell it wasn't his voice. And the demon had just completely taken over him. And then so I was like, so yeah, so he's like, I am, and then so I try to push him away, and that's when he just grabbed onto me and just starts trying to choke me. So I'm going like this, like trying to get him off, screaming for help, and like it wasn't even his voice. You could tell it was him. It's just like in the movies, like a really demonic voice, just screaming like, ah, ah, and like that, and I'm screaming, and then finally he snaps out of it, and he tells me that I'm having an anxiety attack. He's like, dude, you're having an anxiety attack. You're having an anxiety attack. That's all that's happening. And I'm like, what? And I like basically completely forgot about what happened. And so we stood up, and I woke up everyone in the house, and go downstairs, just hanging out for a while, and then it both hits us what really just happened. And yeah, we realized that he tried to kill me basically, but I know it wasn't him, it was that demon. And he said that the only way that he could get out of that possession and back to his normal mind was by saying that, God, please help me. And yeah, after that point is when I knew that like Christianity was the right path. And so there was still evil in them, and I knew there was still evil in me. And just whenever we're together, it's just fear. So yeah, I decided to come to church today, and yeah, everything pretty much changed now.
What did you experience when you were getting prayed for?
Yeah, when I was getting prayed for, it was just so much emotion. Like tears just kept like coming out of my body, and then someone said something like, "Any demon that's still in you, like come out now." And that's when I just rose up, and it's like my body just kind of locked up again. Just tears started falling, and after that, I felt better. It was crazy. It was intense, but I felt better. And then yeah. And so after that, I ended up saying that I did sell my soul, and so I wanted to get it back. And that's when I mean, I don't really know what we did, but it was just really couldn't. I don't really know how to explain it.
You accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?
Yeah, I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and it's like you were doing something, and like my legs, like I couldn't even stand on them. Like I just had to fall back, and then I fall to the floor. I just keep crying, and it's like then after that, my mouth was just moving like on its own. It's like I just let the words come out. It's just speaking in tongues, just like speaking in tongues is like. And after that, we did all that. It's just the craziest feeling ever. I can't even describe it. And after that, it's just all that evil and negativity was just gone. I just felt so much joy and like happiness. It's like still feeling it right now. But yeah, it's just crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.